Salute, salute, salute. How's everybody doing? Grand Rising. Hope everybody's doing fine. You know what I'm saying? Um, didn't really plan on going live right now. You know what I'm saying? Cause I just got out of work. You know, I'm up here trying to eat my pancakes and figure out what the fuck is really going on. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if any or who all had caught Roasted Toast Live from last night with a jokey Miss Mo. Um, no disrespect, I can't remember the other lady's name. You know what I'm saying? And it was a lot going on. I mean, a lot going on. So much to where I couldn't even get a word in edgewise because every talk, was about something else that had nothing to do with Melanated Jim. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm just trying to figure out why my name got brought into something, how my name got brought into something, and just why. I want to know why because I don't bother nobody. I try to support the people that I support. You know what I'm saying? Salute, Miss Mo. You know, I for the life of me have no idea. I got hit up asking if I got reached out to behind some shit that I have no idea about. Salute, Messy. Pretty Black. Salute. Good morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Grand Rising. Um, you know, I'm just lost. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know too many people from the B sector. I don't know too many people from the black sector. You know, I don't mess with a lot of people that's from the Mo 3 Cho B sector. That you don't have to take the video down. You know what I'm saying? That I don't see what the problem with the video is. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Like what was said on my panel. And I personally don't feel like something was said towards somebody because I do not remember anybody's name particularly being said or anything. Salute J Town. You know what I'm saying? Miss Mo came up. She, wanted to give flowers to the ladies that were, you know, showing her love and everything like that. Salute Stop Six. You know what I'm saying? And I don't. Okay, you said the only name mentioned was Emily, and I don't even remember Emily's name being mentioned. And is that the Emily that's from, Cam and SD? You know what I'm saying? Because if that's the case, I still don't know what that got to do with anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I stay to myself. And if something gets brought to me, I'm definitely going to be dumbfounded because I work too many hours and I can't keep up with everything. You know what I'm saying? At all. I can't keep up with shit. I can barely keep up with what day it is. You know what I'm saying? I can barely keep up that it's trash day and I need to put my trash on the curb so the trash man can come get it. All right. Salute Uncle Pressure. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to figure out what was it about my life that triggered anybody, let alone felt that it was a need to um involve roast to get a live started, and then the live gets started, and here I am. I don't have. I can't say shit. Hello, streets. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? I can't get a word in edgewise. I mean, yeah, granted, I was at work and everything. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, shit, wasn't the whole reason for it to happen because I was brought into something and I wanted answers. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all. Um, I don't have nothing against nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I mean nobody. How can I when I don't, like I don't know what's going on with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And then when I do catch wind of something or whatever, I'll be like, damn, and I still don't be knowing who the fuck some of y'all be talking about. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea. Salute Lex. Good morning. I have no idea, what the fuck is going on. Salute Dubs. Oh, this one of them. What you mean one of them, Dubs? I'm just trying to figure out how my name got brought up. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't. Is that the black sector? Is that the B sector? Can somebody let me know where these ladies are coming from? Because, like I said, I be in my own world, and it's no disrespect to nobody. I just be in my own world, and I stay in the lane that pays me. You know what I'm saying? Um, read. Hold on. Why are you going live while I'm working? Exactly. I did it so you can't show me, little fucker. Stop it. Okay, the black sector. Okay, I know everybody has merged and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody's going to get along. Not everybody's going to like each other. Hell, it's like that over at the Mo3 Chobe sector. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even consider myself, that either. I'm Jim. That's it. I'm not from no sector whatsoever. Don't categorize me as one or none of that. Like, yeah, I've been in the Mo3 chats and shit like that, but man, yeah, the way I done seen some certain people act, yeah, I ain't claiming that shit at all. The fuck? I'd rather be by myself and all my bullshit, okay? My bullshit, nobody else's. That's the group that comes to me. Hold on. Hold on. Cause I'm up here trying to read everything, you know what I'm saying? Trying to see everything. Okay. That's the group that comes from me. I shouted you out and they wanted to make it about them when it had nothing to do with anything of them, any of them. You compliment me and it pissed them off. It was a bully move. That's why I came out. Yeah, yeah. Just like me, I support everyone and I stay in my own lane. Exactly. Hey, IGT, my girl, how you doing? These motherfuckers got this. Man, streets. We ain't even gonna get on. We're not even gonna touch on the motherfuckers that's from here, from from Texas. We're not gonna do that because here, yeah, no. Don't even want to claim that and say I'm from Texas. I'm glad I wasn't naturally born in this motherfucker because yeah, the embarrassment of it all. You dig what I'm saying? The embarrassment. No need to apologize, Miss Mo. No need to apologize. Like I said, I don't know what's going on. And honestly, I don't think that politicking. How you doing, boo? I still don't think that my questions that I may have will get answered. You know what I'm saying? Um, I just don't feel like I would get. Like it would go like a merry-go-round, round and round and round and round. and just the same things being said over and over, and there's no resolution. You know what I'm saying? No resolution whatsoever. So I mean, I don't know. It's like, okay, I can let this change my perspective of how I look at people. You know what I'm saying? Who I really, support or whatever, or I could just sit there and be like, you know what, this is YouTube at the end of the day. And YouTube is not going to affect my real life. 87% of the app lame as hell. You said that shit right. I'll go 90, but I see you showing a little love. But hey, I spare none at all. And I mean at all. I don't like being brought into nothing that, one, I'm blindsided with. Two, I go back and I check my stuff and I'm like, that, huh? When? Because I don't like, for real. Don't try to make me look like one of these goofies on this goddamn app, like, for real, because I'm not one of them goofies. I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna look into shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see what it is and what it ain't. You know, I got so much love in my heart to hate. Man, come on now. And on top of that, Pretty Black, it take too much time. IGT, if you get a chance to go roast this live back from last night, and it's gonna explain it all in a nutshell. You can support anyone you want. You are grown. None of those people were even addressed or anything. They even said they felt it was subliminal. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. It's like I'm not asking for everybody to get along, because one thing I know, two things for sure on this app, ain't nobody gonna get along. And if you do get along with a motherfucker on this app, guess what? It ain't gonna last. Somebody gonna always sit there and say something, feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Smile in your face and talk right behind your goddamn back on everything with that fake ass shit. But that shit had me confused as fuck last night. You know what I'm saying? Come on, IGT. You know that shit ain't gonna last. Hell, these motherfuckers, I swear to God, it's like, I don't know. Some of these motherfuckers I don't watch, I'm like, yeah, I see why your ass is as fake as you are and everything like that, because you wouldn't be able to you would not be able to stand by yourself alone. You know what I'm saying? So let me just go on and go on. Okay. Somebody always feeling some type of way on this here app. Shit kills me. Man, come on now. I was swinging. Miss Mo was giving it everything she got. Yes, Lord, she was. She was. But that's the thing. I don't that it just that last night. I don't know the depths of y'all's back history. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to know. I'm not being funny. I'm not. But the less I know, the less I'm in. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I ain't gotta worry about playback, nothing. I ain't gotta worry about the he said, she said. You know what I'm saying? That shit. And y'all excuse me if I'm smacking. I did a 12-hour shift and I'm hungry as fuck, okay? My apology. My shit done got cold because I'm up here trying to address this, but it's like I'm not really addressing it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what the fuck is going on at all. I personally, like, I personally didn't feel like there was a shot being thrown. Could I be green on that and everything like that? Maybe, perhaps. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. But if I am, let me be. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to be in no storyline. Like, I don't. I really don't. I don't. I'm here for the entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for the entertainment. I'm here to be like, I ain't even asked. I didn't even want to go like do lives and stuff like that. Cause like, I mean, yeah, I'm a trip. I'm a goofy character or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I be saying some off the wall shit. I do. But you know, hey, I'm also a shy bitch. All right. My goofiness is not for everybody. But it is what it is. Whatever. But my phone got. You know what, Dove? Shut the fuck up. You leave my girl alone, okay? Nah, fuck that. If a motherfucker throwing shots without a name, I'll ignore. That's what I'm saying. If it ain't addressed, then like what? I can't give it that energy. You know what I'm saying? I just can't give it that energy. It's not directed, so it can't be respected. You dig what I'm saying? Like at all. Nobody was mentioned regarding them. They assigned it to themselves. Said anyone who supports me, they come for spin narratives and bully folks into staying away from me out of fear of their bullshit. See, it's one motherfucker I can't stand on this. I already know who it is. If it don't apply, let it fly. Absolutely. All she want to do is say motherfucker, motherfucker, motherfucker. And it's my page. I can say what the fuck I want, motherfucker. And shit, the fuck? God damn. Here your ass come. Here come the cussing police. Shut the fuck up. Wanna hear that shit? Ain't you supposed to be working anyway, my nigga? Why you typing? Get to work. Make my money. Shit, motherfucker. Oh, you too? Now, oh, you too? That's you. Really, Dubs? You flip on me? I, I. I was told I can't say motherfucker because it's racist. They called me a racist for saying it. Now IGT the cussing police. God damn it, shit. I work for myself. I like the pace I'm at. Fucking with me? The pace of fucking with me? I didn't, you know what? Mm. I'm, mm-mm. Exactly. Exactly, IGT. That's why you hear me, mm-mm. You know when that Holy Spirit catch your tongue real quick? Mm-mm. I'm just saying. The Texas school system. But how do you know where I went to school at, boy? I'm in Texas. You don't know how long I've been in Texas. See, you gotta think and motherfucking know it all. Motherfucker. God damn. You always coming derailing shit, your ugly ass. I swear to God. Anyway, I have nothing against the ladies that popped up on Rose panel because I'm just now getting introduced to them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like there was any subliminals other than the fact that, you know, anybody could have took this as, you know, Miss Mo talking about them or shooting a shot towards them. I mean, anybody. When you say motherfuckers be hating and all this other shit, like, yo, I'm gonna put it to you like this. We're all grown. Miss Tay. We're all grown, okay? And we all grew up to the old saying, sticks and stones. You know what I'm saying? Sticks and stones. That's the shit that can hurt you. Not no goddamn me words. Love you too, baby. You want me to dox you? Okay, then I can say where are you from. Nigga, you can only tell where I said I was already from, motherfucker. Shit, what the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about? I have no shame in where I'm from, boo boo. Shit. That's that blood that's in me. Like, nigga, I don't care at all. Give it your best shot. Trolling. He on trolling. Who the fuck is from Mississippi, my nigga? How do you even get Jim and Mississippi put together and say, oh, that girl? You know, you was a goofy motherfucker, I swear to God. I ain't about to deal. My pancakes done got cold and shit. My eggs done got cold. My hair, salute. But yeah, all I'm gonna say is this: like, you know what? Anybody could have took in that little brief moment that we were all on the panel and said and thought that a person or any one of us was talking about them. You know what I'm saying? This is how I know. Thank you, Ms. Mo. This is how I know that um I'm not I'm not. I'm not. I have nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at them blowing kisses at each other. What are you old boying about? You know what? You was hell. I swear to God. Anyway, anyway, like I said, if it's not directed, it ain't respected. You know what I'm saying? And we're all grown. Until I hear my name, that's the only time I'm gonna come out and address something. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. That's all. And when I hear my name, that's when I know that that's just that. Okay, that there goes the green light. I don't see. Sweet life. Salute, salute, salute. But yes. Um, I'm still confused with how everything was just going. And I'm like, I'm sitting on the panel. I'm sitting on the panel and I'm listening. Exactly. Put a name on it. Nothing. You have nothing to do with any of that. You have never even been approached by me about anything. No, and I didn't get a chance to answer that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get a chance to answer that. But no, I've never been asked to and on top of that, I never had a conversation that was trying to persuade me this way or that way behind, because of how that person or that individual feels about a certain person. You know what I'm saying? Wait, who are you arguing with? I stepped away. That's Miss T. That's Dubs playing. That's Miss D. I mean that's all Dubs, Miss T. He came and he doxed me and he know where I'm at and everything like that. And the first thing he threw out there was Mississippi. That's the first thing he threw out there. But like, as I was sitting there listening and everything, you know what I'm saying? it just kept on dining on and on and on that it has nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing to do with me personally, let alone does it have to do with my life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm starting to see that when people got a dislike for, and I mean a very, very strong dislike. IGT, where the fuck you at then? Better be. Oh, did he just try to check my girl? Let me, I'm out of. I'm sorry, my head. My bad, my head. I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna fall back. Hey, good therapy. But it just seemed it like bottom line. It was so much, and I mean so fucking much. You know what I'm saying? And then like with the men that came on the panel, I don't know them. No disrespect to you, gentlemen. I don't. You know what I'm saying? But I not once heard them like, well, you said melanated Jim or melanated, and I'm get my name is just coming out of everybody's mouth, and I'm so lost. Okay, oh, you know what, girl, we put they needed someone's platform to come. Uh, Shan 214, hey my love, Big O, salute, salute, salute. Um, I mm, hmm. I started peeping some things myself. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I'm just gonna keep that to myself because, like I said, I have no problem with nobody. But I do not like being used as a pawn. You know what I'm saying? At all. Um, that's why everybody has their own platform. Everybody has their own page. You know, everybody has their own community wall. You noticed a lot too, Sweet Life? Yeah, I most definitely did. I definitely did. And to be honest, I'm going to. You know what? Yeah. Um. Mm. Miss Witty, hey boo. Um. It's just so. There's just so much to say, and it just and I. All right, fuck this shit. Look, I've never been the one to sit there and bite my motherfucking tongue and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this: it seemed like it was an ambush. I feel like it was a hate train towards Ms. Mo. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like there was batteries trying to get stuck in people's backs and shit like that to get them to join on the bandwagon of we don't like Miss Mo and shit. And I'm not going. I'm not flying. You dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna put that out there right now. Like I said, I have no problem with nobody. So please don't take what I say to heart. You know what I'm saying? But I sat there for hours on hours on hours listening to everything that y'all had to say and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like right now is my time. It's my turn. It's my go. And it's fucked up that I had to come to my page and fucking do that shit when I could have fucking did that shit last night and got it fucking done and over with. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my feel right now on that. You know what I'm saying? And probably maybe I'm tired as fuck too. But guess what? Y'all brought this bullshit to a tired motherfucker. And guess what? Bullshit's gonna get bullshit. Point blank period. That's it, that's all. Feel how you feel. I don't give like feel how you feel. You know what I'm saying? But don't try to coerce me to fucking feel the same way you feel. You dig what I'm saying? At all. Exactly. And that's how I was sitting back peeping and I felt. Oh well damn. Well Mahan, I did a live a couple of days ago and I had Watch on there. I had Pretty Eyes T on there. You know what I'm saying? And we all were, giving Miss Mo flowers, basically. You know what I'm saying? And then I get a message, saying that some stuff is being said with my name in it about my live. You know what I'm saying? And so Rose did a live, and he had all a jokey, Rex, the mayor, and the diet. The diet. That's the only thing I can remember. No, I'm sorry. Um, um, yeah, our Miss Mo, my head, yeah. And they were saying that Miss Mo was clout chasing off of Mo 3. She was the Mo 3 sector. She was clout chasing off of me. She was using my platform, excuse me, to throw um shots and everything like that. I wouldn't feel bad, Miss Mo. It's not like you did any, like, whatever. Don't feel bad. It is like you can't control people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If y'all go back and check Roast Live from last night, y'all gonna see the BS that was presented to me, and the reason why I hit the live button right now. You know what I'm saying? Um, I just I don't know. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, like who you don't like who you don't like. It is, you know what I'm saying? But to try, I don't know. All that shit was weird as fuck. And that's it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you're gonna hear IGT. It barely hear me. Can you hear me? Can I talk? And then I go quiet and I stay quiet for a good minute. And then hours come in and then I finally get to ask one fucking ass question, okay? Don't let it hurt your heart because it didn't move me either way, Miss Mo. You know what I'm saying? Um, and you know what? And here's something that I want to just I want to point out. Miss Mo last night said y'all are mad because she and the ladies were giving me nice words and she supports me and I support her. And I never seen y'all over there. Well, if that's not hitting the nail on the head, because I never seen nobody over here other than Miss Mo, Hood Therapy, Pretty Eyes T. You know what I'm saying? That are from different sectors. I thank you, sweet life. I couldn't get a word in for nothing. If I wasn't trying to wait for the two men to quit talking to come that was going after Miss Mo, I had to wait for the ladies, and then it was just, child, what are we really doing? First of all, there need to be panic control. Second of all, we're grown and we're women. There's no reason, like, we put your emotions in your asshole and set the fuck on it. Shit. Are we trying to get to logics or are we just trying to be emotional? You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got time for no emotions. Like, that's just that's it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. You know, like, come on now. So I was just like, yeah, feeling some type of way. Not about that, but because they're just all this hollering and yelling and talking over each other, and like, goddamn, I thought all this was so Jim can find out what the fuck is going on. Jim never found out what the fuck was going on. Hmm. Exactly. But Miss T, like you said, it's the internet, right? But guess what? Every time I click on this goddamn app, I feel like I done checked into a fucking daycare. And I mean that. I feel like I checked into a daycare. Fucking insane, asylum and all that shit. Like, I'm in a mental ward. Like, really, I'm sharing a world with some of you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I believe so. Yeah, I believe they are. Hell, there's been plenty of lives I didn't see where people trying to stop muting me, motherfucker, stop muting me. Well, shut the fuck up, and I wouldn't have to mute you. Yes, Miss T. Yes, I feel like by now we all need to go and get lined the fuck up for a mental health check review. For real. Hmm. AZ King, salute, salute, salute. But I never got to get to the bottom of the issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it really you was muted? Hell, I kept getting put backstage and shit like that to the point I had to write in the back chat, don't put me back there. Shit, I got shit to say, and still couldn't get shit out. I couldn't get nothing out. Like I said, this is no disrespect to nobody. But guess what? I also know this. I cannot help how you feel. Let alone do I care. I don't care. I just don't care. I got other shit to care about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do have other shit to care about. I never been that he said, she said type of fucking woman. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs a mental health check. Those on the panel and those that sat there. Child. If you ain't paid attention, I magically was off the panel. Yeah, I said I had enough of that shit. I had enough of that shit. Miss T, say it louder for the motherfuckers in the back. Aight? Okay? Cause, when the day they were giving fucks out, I was absent. I was absent on that day. So therefore I have zero fucks to give. Like I really don't. I don't. Not for this app. Not for these people on this app and the shit that they get said and shit. Like, are we serious? Are we serious? Like, bro, no, no. You know what I'm saying? No. Okay, Miss T, like shit. And then when they try to give it out again, I was magically sick. Cause bitch, I wish I would give a fuck. Like, man, come on, man. Now. I done seen so many people invested on this motherfucking app about other people, especially other people that they don't like and shit like that. That is ridiculous and it's sick. It's sick. You can't help. Good morning, Joanna. You can't help but to yell because it's like when you try to talk civil, you know what I'm saying? The motherfucker you trying to talk civil to, they want to get loud and ignorant. Okay, all right. So did you really think that you was the only thing that God made that can get ignorant and loud? Okay, let me show you. You know what I'm saying? I'm that bitch. That's how I am. When I say my attitude is fucked up, my attitude is fucked up. Shit. And you know what I'm saying? And I don't care. Goddamn picture gone and shit. Fuck StreamYard. Swear to God. It was just a lot of people coming from different directions. Now it was. I joked with someone yesterday that I thought could take a joke because of all the shit she talks and wound up in a. Come on, Jim. That's why I don't hit a lot of panels. Miss T, you know I don't like. I rarely hit panels. If I'm not hitting my own live, you know what I'm saying. I rarely hit panels. You know what I'm saying because it's like, hmm, what could I put this other energy? What could I put this energy to? You know what I'm saying? It can get frustrating, but I've been through it a time or two now. Salute, Victoria. How you doing today? But it no, for real hood therapy, like it's and the thing is, the panel that you do hit and everything like that, it's like this. I really don't want to hit nobody's panel on some bullshit. Because 9 times out of 10, you hit somebody's panel on bullshit, you're not gonna get your word out. You're not gonna get your voice heard. You know what I'm saying? You're just not. You're not. And it's fucked up because it's like, damn, I'm trying to defend myself and everything like that, but I can't defend myself because I gotta raise my voice and lose my voice over you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what the fuck? Saying these people are selective, have selective outrage. They have certain group who they get mad at, give a pass, give my sticks, clicks. You right. You right. Ah, that's good. I'm glad you're doing good, Victoria. And like I say, like I don't like being on no bullshit, and I most definitely I don't like to be brought into no bullshit. I don't. I really don't. Like I like to come in, support y'all, say hi to y'all, give y'all respect and everything. You know what I'm saying? And keep it pushing, and hope that y'all will, return the favor towards my direction a time or two. You know what I'm saying? So salute, watch. So it's like, bruh, I am gonna say this. Salute, Fancy. Oh, thank you, girl. Um, just don't bring me up in anything unless y'all literally heard shit come out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Seem like you have to be on some group thing shit to be a part of their clique. Yeah, I was done with third grade a long time ago. Okay, baby girl, like for real. So done, like with the childish ass preschool, schoolyard games and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm past that. Oh, thank you. I appreciate like, and then that's it. Like, don't get me wrong. Am I gonna have some moments where I'm gonna get my shit off? Yeah. Am I gonna have moments to where somebody's gonna hit my panel and they're gonna try to get their shit off? Yeah. But guess what? How the type of person that I am and everything like that, I'm not gonna let people get disrespected. I'm like, I don't know what the hell y'all got going on. Respectfully, I don't know what y'all got going on. Respectfully, you can take that to your community post or you can take that to a live that you can do later on. You know what I'm saying? Because, really 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to know who you talking about and I'm not trying to get brought in on who you talking about. I'm so confused about last night. I was so motherfucking lost. Girl, shit, wasn't we all? Hell, wasn't we all? I talked shit and I thought she knew like how I just talk shit, but I knew how Mo would take. Salute, Biggie. The link is pinned. Watch. The link is pinned. Is it not pinned, y'all? Y'all get my A salute, sweetheart. I'm not trying to skip anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm tired as hell. I'm tired as hell. Thank you. Nah, for real. This app ain't one of them. It ain't one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Come the fuck on. Like, god damn. Okay, thank you. Yeah, watch the link is pinned. I don't even want, shit. I don't even want the rest of the goddamn pancakes and shit. Y'all know y'all can't reheat pancakes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? This will be nasty. I want a whole new meal now. I need a whole new meal. Who gonna buy me a new meal? Cause shit, god damn it. Hold on.
Hey, baby.
Hi, boo. Hi.
Okay. How you doing? Salute to the chat. Y'all hit the like button
I'm
and make sure you
good.
guys share the live. Um, okay. Now, you got to help Amy
That
out.
part fancy.
You don't have
What's
to
up?
go deep in depth with it, but I was so confused last night and I see it was pretty heated. That's why I left the panel and went to the
Mm-hmm.
chat. Because it first of all, it didn't seem like it was any of my business. I didn't understand what was going on. All I know is they kept on saying, melanated, and I was confused. And
Right.
I love me some Miss Mo. And I was just confused about what the heck was going on. It was like I was in a twilight zone.
You and me both.
So you don't know what was going on either?
I have no idea. I've still been trying to gather, and what the only thing that I have gathered is that from the last live I did when we were
Mhm.
saying how we like Miss Mo and how she be on folks' necks and everything like that,
Yeah.
that got taken as if she was, I guess, sending or sending or shooting a subliminal message to certain individuals that she has issues with.
What? She didn't even bring up any names. All we were saying is we like her and she be on people's ass and how they struck her pages out and how she be real. How did that get misconstrued that she was specifically talking about somebody? I don't know how that got all misconstrued. But I
Hmm.
mean, we were basically talking about Valentine's, we're doing the Valentine's quizzes and we're talking about,
Salute
sex and
everybody coming
dating and
in.
stuff. So, oh, I
I
was
mean,
confused. I didn't think she was sending any shots at anybody,
no,
but I missed something.
you and me both. That's why I said, like, I feel like there was trying to be some batteries put in some people back, because I feel like they were trying to get people to join on the bandwagon. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I also
Uh-huh.
feel like they were trying to make it a black and white thing. Okay, that's just
Oh,
my personal opinion. I could be wrong as all outdoors, but just by sitting back on that
uh-huh.
panel listening to everybody talk, I mean, I'm hearing a lot of shit.
Well, wait a minute. So, what did Roach say? I mean, you didn't ask Roach what was going on after the live?
He fell asleep on his live, I believe.
Girl, his butt ain't
So
fell
why
asleep
didn't
on
see
that
what I
damn live because he
do?
was in Mahias right after his. So yeah, because I was confused as hell. I thought we had fun and we had a good live and everybody was enjoying themselves. I didn't think anybody was taking any shots at anybody in any kind of way. Like I said, the only thing that I got that came out of that whole live really was that MIA, he was comfortable with himself and we learned a lot about him. Really, that's how I took it. I didn't take it as any shots or anything. So I don't know. I'm just glad I got in the chat because that was getting crazy.
It's been crazy.
Hey
I'm just
Jim,
gonna say that. But hey, salute Biggie.
what's
Hey,
Hey
going on?
my
y'all.
bad.
Salute.
Let me tell you
Salute.
about my panel, man. What live you talking about?
Roast live from last night.
Oh, okay. Oh, that shit was crazy. I was just sitting there
Exactly.
listening.
Right. Big
I
E,
feel, I
did
fell
you
asleep.
understand anything about what was going on?
It was so much scratching going on with everybody. Like that shit
Hmm.
was all over the place. I was asking Jim, like, man, what the fuck going on? I'm
Right.
like,
Because we were all confused. Like, wait a minute.
I was trying to get an idea, but I'm like, damn, you can't get no
They
idea, this
used
shit.
that. They used that as they needed a platform to come
Okay.
at me as a group.
I mean, damn,
Oh, so they
everybody was
used
on everybody's neck.
They used Melanated Jim. They got pissed
so
off.
they
So I
used
made her
her
a
live.
little shout out video that night that you guys, were being real kind and said some nice things. And so I
Mhm.
came and I even told her, I came back in the chat later on. I think y'all were doing the quizzes. And I said,
Yeah.
hey, I made
Yeah.
you a little shout out video. Cause remember, we were like, share her, let's get to 500, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, instead of, me just, which I did, I shared her on my community wall, but people that go out of their way to show me kindness and are accepting to me,
Hmm.
like I want my followers to also, and not everybody pays attention to the community wall, right? So I made her a
Hmm.
little shout out video and what you guys
Right.
had said to me, and which mentioned none of them. And they even
So
said they
you guys
felt
couldn't have
it
a
was subliminal.
conversation about it? Miss
Say,
Mo, like instead of you guys, scratching and doing what y'all was doing, you guys couldn't just sit down and have a conversation and come to, did you explain to them that, um nobody was speaking about any of them or making any shots? Because there were no names. All we did say
no,
is that
we talked
you
about
cool
Emily,
going.
but not them.
And that's
Hmm.
what I'm saying. I don't even remember what we said about Emily. You know what I'm saying?
We were just laughing about me and her going at it and
Yeah,
about the
that's what
racism
Oh,
we
shit.
were. Yeah,
okay, okay, okay,
yeah,
Yeah,
what
okay.
we
but
were
it didn't
talking
mention
about.
anything about them whatsoever. They felt some sort of way because anytime
No.
someone shows me kindness, especially in a different area that they're not able to brainwash, excuse me, it becomes a bully move like this. And because I
Hmm.
shouted you out, you said nice things about me, they used you and they wanted
Mm.
to, make it seem like something was said that wasn't. Nothing that was said in that video remotely had anything to do with them.
The only thing we had said was, I believe I had spoke about when we were at Cam's, and how Emily, had said some racial stuff to me and some other people, and how you had already known everything about her, and you basically just informed, everybody, and that was it. And you actually said you didn't want to come up there and disrespect Cam's platform, or you didn't want to disrespect his chat. So you actually didn't even go there. And that was it. So, man, I think you guys probably could have been able to, you know, um, talk, like adults and have a civil conversation, because yesterday was crazy.
There's no such thing with that group. That it's been 5 years. I don't bring it to other
Oh,
sectors. That's the thing. They've taken it to the beef sector. They've tried in Mo3, and other channels were shut down. They try this shit anywhere that people are kind to me. They want to go over there and try to come at me to make them hate me too. That's
okay.
all it
So this
is.
is long beef. This is long. This didn't just happen
Yes.
from
Oh no,
Melanie.
there's
Oh, this
there's
is
a
long
fucking there's
lasting beef.
charges involved in this shit and everything.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Got
long
you.
time thing. And I mean they're calling me
Oh, okay.
racist because I say motherfucker. Like,
Okay, last night
and when it go ahead.
I got I got one question last night. What particular sector was there last night in the chat?
That's in the chat.
Yeah,
That was all their people, that group's people. So they come
what
mainly from black sector.
oh, black sector. Okay, cool.
And see,
I was
nobody
just,
in our sector will do it. They bounce from each other's platforms. You
it
know,
was a few
TYNC is
people.
who is he's TYNC said is somebody Mormon, or what did he say?
He's trying to tell Miss Mo. Don't pay that money.
Oh, I don't know what he's talking about.
That's what
I don't know.
Hey,
you
man.
see,
Like,
I
I
didn't
don't
say
ask
nothing about
people
it. What
about
you
their
talking
religious
about?
beliefs and get into their religious beliefs. I mean, that's not none of my business. So why would I know anything about that, or why would I even ask anything about that? Slow down to INC before I give you a few minutes to think about it.
yeah. I mean, it was nothing. The video was not to clout chase. It was to try to get you, some subs. I did the same thing with Coolin and Mother Twerks a couple years ago. Um, so
Oh, so wait, 2INC is saying that you was saying nigga. What was that
no,
about?
no, I
Hey,
have
Madam
not.
Oracle.
No, I
Hey,
have
Now,
not.
Madam
see, that's a
Oracle, how
crazy.
you doing,
There
love?
was a $500 reward for someone to, come up with something that I've said like that, and no one has ever, because I don't. Trust me, if I'd have ever said some shit like that,
Right.
you have no
So
idea.
2INC, do you have the receipts on that? To just say something like that, do you have the receipts? She just said that she's never said anything like that. So unless you can produce the receipts, then that's probably not a good idea to be saying that. Hey, Madam Oracle, how are you doing, love?
If that were true, trust me, the big channels in the black sector would be chewing
We've been
my
on
ass
your
up.
ass. We would all been on your ass.
Right.
Yeah.
That's not, they want me, to say some shit like that. They want to be able to say those things about me, but they can't. But
Well,
they
I
all
can't
support a
stand
white dude
JP.
that does. And that's the main motherfucker that comes at me, him and his wife. This is all
Yeah.
being done for them.
Hey,
Mm.
IGT baby. Well, like I said to INC, if you got some receipts with her saying nigga and all that stuff, produce it. But I've never heard her say it. I've never heard anybody else there say it, and I've never seen any
What's
receipts.
a JP sector?
JP, remember the guy JP that is from New Orleans, and he was had all those racist guys. Me and Troll Gang and DG used to go over there dragging him,
Oh
and then
no.
they would come over and they would get on the thing and get on people's computers and hack them and shit.
No, I did hear about some porn bombers on here, but that's
Yeah, they
it.
were porn bombing and hacking people's computer. It was JP. He's a black guy from New Orleans, but he hung around these Caucasian dudes that was always saying racist
No,
stuff.
most of the Caucasian dudes on here hate my ass. So no. I get called a traitor and all type of shit. So no.
Oh, give 2INC 2 minutes.
Like I said, the most pro black people in the black sector support
Uh-huh.
me. And trust me, they've look, Sweet Life, she's in the chat. I've said this before. You know, she said she vetted me for like 2 years or something. And she'll tell you she don't like white people. So she was like, you know, wanting to like prove that I was someone that, you know, I wasn't, and she realized I won't.
Right.
So it's
Mm.
just I'll tell you the truth. How it started is I was friends with this woman since they keep taking it every fucking where. I've never brought this shit up in y'all sector to anybody's goddamn channels. None of that shit. I
Mhm.
fight my shit by myself. But I was friends with her when she first came on. We were both new. They were on some weird shit. Her husband was, you know, a little forward, and they were all into this like sister wife throuple shit, and I wasn't. They were also trolling the fuck out of somebody pretty hard and trying to do some serious shit to them behind the scenes, and I wasn't
Right.
cool with it. So I started backing away. Well, she got pissed off. He was pissed off because I turned that whole shit down. They tried to set me up. The setup failed. The other women involved knew what the fuck was going on. I distanced myself from them. I left the internet. Well, not the internet, but I left YouTube for a year because I had never made no videos, anything, nothing aside from Game of Thrones at this point. So I left. I didn't make any videos for a year. I was accused of all type of shit. They had been spreading that I was a racist. They first came at my kids, calling my kids racist. And 2 days after that, the police showed up to my house for my 11-year-old, stating that they got a call he was going to be bringing a weapon to school at 11
Oh
years
wow.
old. And they had very limited information. And an internet investigator showed up with the police. And it was pretty traumatic. I'm not even going to lie. So I, you know, did what the police told me to do, and I didn't make no video. I asked for a cease and desist, and they
Mhm.
laughed and brandished a firearm. So I was like, all right, fuck it. So I left. They accused me of all type of shit, vandalizing their home, just all kinds of crazy shit that wasn't true. And this went on for a year. So when I came back, I cleared my name. And as soon as I came back, when they found out I was back online, I was just making like little edited videos and shit, nothing to do with them. Um, the husband threatened my children and said that he would get pictures of them and Photoshop them in homosexual positions and post my children on the
Oh.
dark web to be trafficked. And my kids weren't the first ones that he threatened. And I had a big fucking problem with that. So I got
Oh.
real loud. Well, after that, I was like, all right, fuck it. You know, I'm not even going to keep going back and forth with them. I had started Modor Arts. You know, I refused to respond to them. They went and bought my pictures, paid content creators to do shows, exposed my pictures to everyone, put them on IG. I gave them a ceasefire after that and was like, all right, they asked for one. So I was like, cool, you know, that's fine. I'm not trying to go back and forth with you motherfuckers either. All to find out it was a setup. Like they kept taking
Mhm.
shots. And I was like, what the fuck? I hit her up behind the scenes. I was like, look, I thought you weren't going to do this shit no more. Like, stop taking shots at me publicly. The fuck? Anyway, she tells everybody it was a setup, blah, blah, blah. Several times I've privated everything for months at a time. They kept going every fucking day. Their channels, they don't have one video, one live that isn't about me, right? Her husband too. And then they recruit all these other motherfuckers. And that's how it goes. And it's
So that's
everything in
what
my
that
life.
was
They
about
found my
last night.
boyfriend's job. They contacted his job, harassed the fuck out of his job, tried to get him fired publicly. And then while we're on this live, they're like, oh, you're a cop caller. You're a cop caller. Well, you got my address and y'all kept sending the police to my house over a
They were
dozen
calling
times.
you a cop caller.
Yeah.
So
And you
this
got to
beef
remember the
has been
police.
going on for a long time then. So this is
Yes.
like a long lasting beef. Oh, okay, I get
Yes.
it.
That's why I don't take this shit to other people. Like it's deep and it's fucked up. It's real fucked up. And like I said, there's criminal charges in place and shit like that, but they don't stop. So everywhere they go, they're hollering about the white lady, the cop calling white lady. But they don't tell people up front that they have been sending police to my house for the last 5 years, specifically over a dozen times last year alone.
But what's
And
so
even
crazy is
in this
all
whole
these
live,
people on here be snitching. It don't matter who they snitching to. They always either telling on somebody about somebody else, or they're always snitching on somebody about something. So all the snitch stuff and all the police stuff and all that stuff, I don't even know why people say that. But attention to everybody. If you do some stuff and it's involving my son or something crazy or anything like that, I am calling the police.
I'm
So,
saying,
out to everybody, I will call the police, especially having anything to do with my child. So, I'd
right. And he
rather
collected
get them
pictures of them.
involved than go to prison for the rest of my life for unaliving somebody. So, you can either unalive somebody and go for the rest of your life, or do either or. Like, come on now. These
Right.
people
Well, they
snitch
were
on
sending
people all
police
the
for dumb
time.
shit. Like,
Calling CPS is some police shit.
oh,
Calling
girl, they told the police I wasn't feeding my kids. Like, and that shit came up on on that live last night. You know what
CPS
I'm
was
saying?
called on me too. So I know CPS, they
Yeah.
called
And
CPS
once
on
they
me too.
know,
So
like because they filter all those
called the
calls out.
police on me.
And when they see
Right.
they're getting a high volume to one address and none of it's being founded, they filter your address and they marker
Oh.
it. You know, so then they start looking at what the fuck's going on. You're up here threatening me with weapons to take my life. You're posting my address all the time. You're threatening my kids. You collected their pictures. You're, finding my boyfriend, harassing his job. Like, it's literally everybody around me you're trying to attack. It's offline. You know what I'm saying? It's serious. They're trying to harm people. It's not a roast or a drag.
Yeah, and I don't understand that because if we roasting and dragging, right? And some of these people they lose in the drag or they lose in the roast, whatever, and then they resort to doing outside stuff, which I think is stupid. If you can't handle being drugged, then don't do it. Do you know that in here, since I've been here, I've been drugged to death? And when I say drugged to death, I've been drugged to death. I've been shot about 100 times on this freaking app, and I just get back up and just go back to scratching or doing whatever. I mean, people gonna lose a scratch. They gonna lose a drag. I mean, you ain't gonna win every single drag. But if
Right.
you get drugged, you get drugged. If you drag people, you drag people. It's not even a big thing. If you can't handle it, get the hell off the fucking app.
It's an obsession. What I don't know if you heard the whole thing, but it's these women, they keep putting themselves in competition, and they want to tell the world how much better they are. And, when it comes to my finance, like so much crazy shit came up in that live that had with why the live was created, supposedly. It was just all organized so they could come at me at once. That's all that was. And I didn't want them to put no shit. They was already trying to spin something like Melanated Jim did something or said something shitty or like, was trying to stir up shit. And she definitely did not. Neither did you. So I was like, fuck it. Let me go in here. You know what I'm saying? Take your fucking shots. She ain't do
Fix
shit.
y'all pictures, baby.
Say
Y'all
what?
avatar gone. Y'all's pictures gone. You wanna watch his
Oh,
pictures gone.
Well, I don't mind if my picture's gone. But yeah, I mean, it was just, that's what it was about. It was, trying to use you and hoping that you would be like, yeah, fuck her and join in on the shit, just out of fear of them coming at you. And also trying to spin a narrative when the video was nothing. They even said we felt it was subliminal, but nothing had anything to do with you. But they think my whole YouTube being has something to do with them, and that's not the case. People support me and have nothing to do with that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're right. That's why I was saying that I felt like it was a battery trying to get placed, in bags to, I don't know, like, I'm just not with the nonsense.
Well, and that's why I fuck with you. To be honest with you, I've learned on here some things to look out for people, and what helps you to determine who's genuine, who's got some sense, and I was hoping, you know what I mean? Like, I knew that you're a real person and you're intelligent and stuff, but I know that pressure, that public pressure.
Right.
And so I was, I don't know, trying to take some of that shit. I don't know. I felt really bad about it all. Like, I'm about to cry. I feel, because I don't like it. You're not the first person that they've tried to fuck with, but I really didn't think that they would fuck with you because you didn't say anything. You don't have anything to do with that. Like, no names were mentioned.
What I've been back and watched is that it's not even about if I said anything. It's just about the affiliation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And
believe
that's
me, go ahead. Well, let me tell you, like, right now, maybe it's something that you guys can maybe talk about. Sometimes it needs some time to just cool off, because I'm going to tell you, I just had a conversation with Mink and found out that we had a big, huge.
I tried that. Not on my watch.
We had a big, huge misunderstanding, and we have a misunderstanding, but everybody is mad and pissed off that we settled our differences and came to some type of common ground. Maybe you guys can come to something, and maybe it's not all, what it actually is. Maybe you can maybe even have a mediator or somebody that could maybe be in the middle, because I mean, sometimes it's not what you actually think it is.
I think it's past that point. I've tried, and even today at the end of the live, the one, she's like, all right, you don't speak on them, I won't speak on you, which she don't have shit to do with this. She's just the middleman that's setting all this shit up. And, she's like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, I've done this with you before. Like, why should I believe you this time? And she was like, let's just do that. I was like, all right, well, I'm going to see how you act, and then I'll act accordingly. And what happens? She gets off the live, goes to her channel, makes a whole hour-long live, coming at me, talking shit. Like, what the fuck? Why would you ask me to do that shit? I agree. And then you, like, literally within a couple hours, you're doing that shit again.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
They just need it when they realize that they won't be, that, people are being paid and all kinds of crazy shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they've been able to get away with it for a little while, but like, I think they're starting to realize not everybody is that easily manipulated. Not that many people, like, there's a certain percentage of the population that way, but not everybody is.
Well, we don't know the history of you guys and everything, so I'm just not even going to say anything about it anymore, because I was just confused last night and I just couldn't figure out what the heck was going on. So, if you're saying this has been going on if this has been going on for years, then that's something that I don't know about. So it's not none of my business, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut about it. I had no idea that this has been a beef for years, so I don't know. Like I said, we don't know what's going on, so I'm just going to leave it alone.
Precisely. You guys hit that, and that's the way I try to keep. That's why I don't go to other people. You see what I'm saying? It's them. While they're up there saying, you're going over there because you need support and you're crying to them about this shit and turning people against them. And I was like, I've never even mentioned any of y'all to anybody in the Mo3 sector. Never fucking once.
Oh, we don't have a problem with any of them. I don't have a problem with none
Right.
of them. A Jokey, or I don't have a problem with any of them. No issues,
Nobody's
no
trying to
problem at
turn
all.
anybody against them. It's them. And they, they're assuming, and lying and saying I'm over there talking shit to y'all and, clout chasing off the Mo3 sector and shit. I'm like, what? I don't even talk about the shit y'all talk about. I don't go in that many chats. Every now and again. Like,
But
what
I'm
in the
just trying to
fuck are you
figure out,
talking about?
how did it end up on, from you guys over there, how did it end up on Roast channel?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't me.
That's why I said I'm in a total confusion myself, because I get the notification of a live and all that. I'm like, man, I don't
Right,
like. I
because
don't
he
know.
sent it to me too.
I just
He sent
wasn't.
it
I
to
don't
me.
know.
Oh, go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Like, when it's kind of like this. When you haven't did nothing and something is just coming out, out mid-air or whatever like that. You got to make the decision if you're gonna try to address it or just let the shit fly. And 9 times, like, for real, like, I'll say 7 out of 10, I'm not gonna really address a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah,
But
I
this
was
right here
confused.
made me so confused, but I had to. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that
Well, see,
situation.
when Roach sent it to me and he told me to pull up, and I pulled up and hit the link, and then I was on the panel, and I was like, why am I pulling up? And that's why I had said, well, I'm going to get off this panel because this is none of my business, and I don't know
Right.
what was going on. And that's why Roach was like, no, stay here. Why would I stay on a panel with all that going on and it ain't none of my business and I have no idea what's going on? And that's why I left. I didn't leave to be rude or anything like that. I left because I didn't know what was going on and it was none of my business. My name wasn't mentioned, so I don't know why he wanted, me to pull up. So that's why I left, because I was confused by the whole thing. But I really hope that you guys can, figure it out. I really do. I
After
hope y'all
hearing
can
how
figure
it
it
was
out.
going last night, I don't think that there's gonna be any resolution with Ms. Mo or any of the ladies. You know what I'm saying? I just
Right.
feel like at this point that is just leave well enough alone, leave each other alone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, probably.
Um,
And maybe Roach needs to leave it alone too. Maybe, Roach shouldn't be bringing it over there because, he get pulled in it. So, yeah, I'm going to tell Roach just leave it alone because he don't know the history either, because I tried to figure out what was going on.
Well, I
yeah,
tagged him in a few things and, they were asking for proof of stuff. So I tagged him in a few things on Mo Speaks, excuse me, which is a different channel that I have that has like all the receipts and shit on it. And because that was the stuff he asked for. So I posted it on the community wall and tagged him in it. But, I don't know. That was some foul shit. That's all I'm going to say. That was some real foul shit. And I apologize, Melanie Jim. That was definitely not my intention for the video that I made. It was a shout out to gain you some subs and get you some traction and
right.
with the people that watch me, because I think that, we have, vibes that complement each other. And so I was like, okay, well, my people will enjoy this vibe too, right? And that's why I did it. That was my way of, helping. I did not think that it would be like that. I really didn't. And that whole situation, you are right. It is a black and white thing. It always turns that way. Always. Well, it starts out that way, but that's one of the main things. It's a color thing. And I'm expected basically not to say shit, you know.
And
Melanie,
I
did you get your 500? Did you
uh,
get your 500?
She
no,
should be
not yet.
close.
Okay, y'all
I'm
share
getting
the live.
there. I'm getting
How
there.
far are you? How far are you away?
I got 455.
450.
So
Oh, okay, that's not bad. You almost there. Am I still choppy, you guys?
I'm choppy. I was
mm-hmm.
gonna drop down anyway. Thank you,
Now
ladies.
let me
And again,
go.
I'm so sorry. I apologize for this mess. I'm just
You're
sorry.
good.
That's all.
You're good. I didn't. Who would have known you reposting, a video from the live would have sparked anything up with anybody? Like, I don't know.
No, I thought it
Maybe
was very sweet and kind and not full of drama and but
No, and I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I do.
oh
Because
good.
you really have people that's out here, supporting you. So the support, that I get from people and everything, from y'all and stuff, I, greatly appreciate it. You
Oh,
know, it
anytime.
it I'm just not the type of person that, pick sides. You know what I'm saying? Like I that's just not me.
I
How
never
am
wanted
I?
anybody to have to. That's why I don't bring people in. That's why I don't go run into other people. If I can't handle my shit alone, I can't handle my shit alone. But I don't want anybody
Right.
else getting involved in, being harmed and then I feel bad about the shit. So
Right.
anyway, y'all, thank you. And again, I'm sorry about all this. But I'm
No,
still gonna support and I will definitely keep your video up.
you good,
Thank
Miss
you.
Mo. Salute.
Bye.
Bye. You guys share the live. Share the live. Let's get melanated to 500. Let's get her to 5. Let's get her to 5. She's at 455. Share, share, share. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you sound much better.
Oh, good. Yeah, for some reason I don't understand why my Galaxy Note is choppy. So I just went on ahead into the iPhone and it seems like, it's a whole lot better.
Yeah, that's better.
2INC, slow down on IGT. We gonna have to drag 2INC. I think you should set your
But
live up.
yeah, I just you said set alive for 2INC. He already said I'm being mean to him or
Hey, you
whatever.
know what?
So
Sometimes 2INC could be cool. And then sometimes 2INC be on some bullshit. I know he be trolling and stuff, but
right,
sometimes he be trolling. Sometimes he'll be cool. And then sometimes he be on some bullshit. But he sure don't have no problem with hitting me up and asking me if he could play a video or use a video or send him something. And then I sent it to him, and the next thing you know, he in a live, in a chat talking all reckless and crazy and shit. What's wrong
you
with
talking
him?
about everybody set up in this bitch or what? Or what? This shit you trying to get a hot 3? Like what we doing?
I know. I think I know who 2INC is. We know it ain't Unc. I think I know who it is. I'm just not that invested
Mm.
in trying to find out.
No,
What you got
I'm
going on today, honey?
shit about to crash. I just got off work. Well, I've been hell.
Oh,
I worked last night, and that's when
mm-hmm.
I was at work when all that was going on. So I am Smokelahoma.
Oh, girl, let me tell you. Shoot, go ahead and get you some sleep and relax. Girl, I had just came from do you guys have Dutch Brothers out there?
Mm-hmm.
Well, girl, they got this I don't know if you ever had it, but it's called 911. It's like liquid crack. So it's got 6 shots of espresso.
Oh
Girl, and I need
damn.
to do, girl, yes. So I need to, I want to do some deep cleaning today, some washing some clothes and do some running around. So I was a little tired. So I said, let me go ahead and go to Dutch Brothers and get this liquid crack, girl. And I
And that
feel,
was all the way up.
yeah, I'm all the way up. Yeah, 6 shots of espresso. But I'm gonna tell you what, every time I get that 911, I get a lot of shit done. Every time I go and get that drink Starbucks ain't got nothing on Dutch Brothers 911. Girl, I have me a 911. I clean my house, the neighbor's house, the people's house across the street. Girl, girl,
Hell
I was,
no, you ain't single
yes,
about no
Hell,
days, fool.
girl, last time I was outside in the backyard pulling weeds. And
the neighbor.
I have the guy that comes and does my yard every 2 weeks. But that 911 had me cleaning everything. I'm
The
over
neighborhood
here.
maid, ain't
Well,
Okay.
and I have a desert landscape, so my whole house is desert landscape.
you?
But you know
Uh-huh.
how sometimes the little weeds come out through the rocks. I was
Right.
pulling them, and girl, I said, "Oh Lord!" But girl, I cleaned the whole damn fucking neighborhood off that drink. So,
Hell no.
have anybody in the chat ever had a Dutch Brothers 911?
You been no.
Hell
Oh
no.
man, that
I
will
don't
have
want it. If you
you
got you doing all that, I don't want
listen.
Man,
It will have you
nah,
taking
like
care of
shit,
a
I got
lot
enough
of
energy of
business,
my own.
it.
girl. That you
That's
want to
gonna
talk
send us to
about
the
getting
roof.
some shit
Damn,
done?
not on my wife. That's a whole 12 shift, ain't it? 12-hour
No,
shift?
no. Let me tell you, it sounds crazy, but
Yeah,
when
that.
I was doing when I was doing my exams and stuff, and I did my NCLEX, for nursing and stuff. And you know how in nursing you'll be up till 2 o'clock in the morning, doing homework and exams, and then you gotta be to school at 8 or 7, or you do your clinicals. And I would be so tired, and I would go and get me a 911, and I'm able to get through, school or my exams or through my clinicals. And that was the only thing that would get me, through the day was that 911 from Dutch Brothers. Nothing else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Girl, I beat and walked over to I beat and walked over there to Texas, girl, and cleaned you and Roach's
No
house
shit.
from
Okay, now no
Arizona
more.
to
Hell,
Texas.
Okay,
I'm
now no
telling
more.
y'all,
That's
this
that's
911
a
ain't no joke.
that's some liquor.
No, it's
no, that's
it's
coffee.
coffee.
It's like an
It's
espresso.
6 shots
Okay,
of
okay.
espresso.
I know you said you told us. Okay, you just told us about some coffee, and
Yeah,
you were saying something. You were saying something about something that you be smoking also that had you feeling good. What was that?
no, I don't smoke.
What was something you were saying that had you
Oh,
real
it's
high,
it's
feeling good?
edibles. Oh, what it
No,
is
she
Yeah,
do
is
edibles.
it's called, well, Nipsey Hussle. He
Nipsey
has
Hussle.
he has his own line
Okay.
of marijuana,
Mm-hmm.
and his line, and if when it comes here to the dispensary in our stores, it's gone within like an hour, so you have to really get in line. But I just do edibles, but they're really good, and it gives you energy too. It's
Okay, so
called
do you?
it's called the Marathon. It's called Marathon OG, and
Oh,
it's called Marathon OG, and it's Nipsey Hussle brand. And you can only really get it in California, but now they have it in the dispensaries here in Arizona, and now they may get it maybe once every 2 weeks. So I know everybody at the dispensary. So when they know it's getting ready to come in, they'll call me up and they'll say the Marathon OG is coming in, and I be right there in line. Cause it's gone within an hour.
so
It's completely gone.
so have you had the 911 and the OT at the same time?
No, oh heck no. I'll probably be up for about 30 days and 30 nights. I would never try that.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with
No, it's either or. It's either the Marathon OG gummies, or it's the 911 from Dutch Brothers. Yeah, because that's a lot. 6 shots of espresso, that's a lot.
you. Yeah, it
No
is.
shit.
Yeah, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you, Madam Oracle says, ship her a couple of bottles. Ship you a couple of bottles of the well, Madam
Gas
Oracle, where do you
man.
live?
Big gas man, salute.
Where do you
Salute.
live, Madam Oracle? And you know what? Let me tell y'all something too. You guys need to vote, vote, vote. It's coming up on the ballot. So your states that do not have it legalized for, recreational purposes, let me tell y'all what we all did. What we all did is God did it old school way. Got a whole bunch of people together and this company, like how they have I don't know what the name of it is, but it's like marijuana, like suited places, and they got a whole bunch of like buses together, and there's this place that you can call, and they will pick people up and they will give them rides, and took them all to the polls and voted, and next thing you know, we got it. So we ended up getting that. So if everybody's not working together to get it legalized in that state, it ain't gonna work. And you guys know I live in Arizona, so it's a Republican state.
Yeah.
So with it being a Republican state, it was hard, but we finally all got together and we were able to get it legalized for recreational use in
So,
Arizona.
so what was the process? How long did it take?
The process of what? It came on the ballot, and I'd say they started about maybe 4 months
Mm-hmm.
with, getting people signed up and, people giving donations to get the buses and to get everybody out there. I'd
Okay.
say from the process of like 4 months
Mm-hmm.
of starting to get everything out until the day that we went and voted.
Okay.
And then, yeah, and because we have voted before, so we have voted 3 times prior, but we ended up, losing. So, and you guys ever heard of Soul to the Pole?
Yeah.
Soul to the Pole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like a black organization that gets like elderly people and, helps them. So we use Soul to the Pole as well and use different marijuana organizations to help get people to the polls. And we
Oh,
voted and we won.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think that, like, how there's cannabis conventions like the High Times? Do you really
Uh-huh.
think that there's actually they show any like health benefits from it, or is it just more like a money grab?
No, it's a lot of health benefits, and there is this app that you can go on, and I'll put it on my what's called. It'll tell you all the health benefits and everything. And you got to remember, you don't always have to use just the marijuana because the THC that's what gives you the high. They have CBD, CNC. They have all the other ones that have health benefits, and you got the different ones where you have, you can get the one that helps for sleep. People that got insomnia and stuff. I mean, there's a sativa, there's a hybrid, and there's the indica, and all of them have different health benefits. All of them.
Do you think?
It depends.
Do you think it's even worth it to legalize cannabis? Because either way, there's always going to be a black market of for that type
Let me
of.
tell you why it's important to legalize cannabis. Here in Arizona, they make hundreds of millions of dollars a year with cannabis. I think we got maybe like a hundred and something all through Arizona dispensaries because 30% of it goes to education. So now they brought back the program for the Head Start program, which we didn't have before. They also put money into DES that helps with paying for people that have to take their kids to daycare. Money goes into that. So the taxes, it's a 25% tax on marijuana here, but those taxes and everything, it goes to all different type of stuff. So when you vote for it, it'll tell you what percentage is going to go to what. So that money goes back in to the state. So we ended up getting, I don't know, they said something like $116 million back into the education system. And now they even have where there's free breakfast for the kids, which they didn't have before. They have more after school programs now. They're also going to bring back the Big Brothers and Big Sister program, all because of medical marijuana. So they have it going to
But
that.
have you seen any like actual like changes in the education system with like with all the charity being donated by
I seen a
to
lot
cannabis?
of, yeah, I seen a lot. Matter of fact, my son, he goes to the Academy of Math and Science, and they built about, there was only two Academy of Math and Science. There was one in Tempe and there was one in Glendale. They've built four more. They build more charter schools. Like I said, they have more after school programs now. They have the free breakfast program now. Also too, they also paying for like the summer camps and everything,
Mm-hmm.
so when the kids are out of school and the parents, are at work, so they didn't have a lot of that money. And also too, the teachers got a raise in Arizona as well. So if they're making like a couple of $100 million off of the recreational marijuana, they don't put all of it into education. I think some goes to education, and then I think like 20% goes into infrastructure, like
Mm-hmm.
building the roads and building more freeways. We just had two freeways built in the last 6 years. Kind of looks like LA now.
Yeah,
So education, infrastructure, and there's drug rehabilitation um programs now that they people that can't afford to go to rehab, they're putting money into that. So it does a lot. So you guys don't understand, voting for this also helps the community.
but do you think the cannabis market is flooded? Because just like last year, I was I like to watch a little bit of the stock market, and one of the biggest cannabis companies has declared bankruptcy because I mean there's like there's like a lot of supply, but
There's
people have
not a lot of supply.
yeah, no, there's a lot of supply, like there's a lot
Mhm.
of cannabis, but it's that just people started growing their own cannabis now. So like, what's the whole point of legalizing it? And
Well,
plus like
it's a
the high
difference.
taxes that they're charging.
Because in Arizona, you can grow up to, I believe, 7 plants within a certain period, but you cannot grow within so many miles from a school, from a liquor store, from, you have to be like way, way out in order to grow, number one. And number two, I mean, they run out here. So we don't just have, you got all the edibles and stuff, and you got the flour, and then you got like all different kind of foods and candies. I
Yeah,
get hot sauce,
I understand
but
that, but the
they
point
got
of
plenty.
making cannabis legal is for like for it to be sold only in dispensaries, not by like let's say by a
How
person,
many
because
people do you really think are growing it though? I mean, there's a lot of elderly people that I see going there. And another thing too, do you know that people purchasing and going to the pain management center and getting stuff like oxycodone and stuff, that's went down. I mean, it haven't went down a whole lot, but people are now buying cannabis and stuff for their pain rather than using the pain centers and stuff. So believe me, it's done a whole lot. I've been researching it for a while, so it's a good thing.
would you consider dispensaries like a pain center, because like cannabis and is considered like a pain medicine. So it kind of like, I don't know, it's like it has its pros and cons. This is why I didn't vote for legalization of marijuana.
Hmm.
Most of us are really against it because either way, when there's a lack of supply, they always tend to like buy from black market growers, which is why I'm
Yeah,
like,
but you have to
there's
remember that they even use it for children and stuff with different type of disease. You got to remember, you're thinking of marijuana, probably the part that gets you high, which is the THC. A lot of the other stuff, the CBD and all that stuff, is used for a lot of other stuff. There's like four more other things in marijuana in the plant that they, take out. Also, too, they're having restaurants now. They got cannabis restaurants in here now that are infused and stuff. So it's not always about getting high. People think that cannabis is only used to get high. That's not true.
Hmm.
They take the THC out of it, and it's used for a lot of medical conditions. I mean, you should really, really research it. It's
Well, I
not
actually
just
read.
to get
I
high.
like to read into it, but like for me, I mean, yeah, like I get the recreational part of it, but I think that's why nobody was really taking the legalization of marijuana like or cannabis serious because you got the wrong people representing it. So like instead of like in those conventions where like everything's about cannabis and they
Hmm.
say that it's gonna give an update in the community of like the health benefits. Usually it's just product promotion, like stuff that isn't even like it lacks that health that
Yeah,
healthy information. Like it's usually
right.
people like inventing selling shirts,
Yeah, but
selling new
that's
vapes.
only for
It
like
has
high
it has
stuff.
no health benefits of it's not informing the
That's
public
not
of like
true. I'm
oh.
blocking you. I'm blocking you because you voted against marijuana. So y'all, when he gets down there, block his ass. No, I'm just kidding. But I want you to think about this. I want you to think about this. Guess what the biggest drug dealers are? The oxycodone
Pharmaceuticals.
market, right?
I mean,
So,
yeah. I
okay,
mean,
but hold on. Let
pharmaceuticals.
me hold on.
Uh-huh.
Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure
Hmm.
you understand this. Do you know how many children and people die overdosing off of pills? Have you ever known anybody to overdose off of marijuana? You show me one study of one person that's ever died and overdosed off of marijuana. Marijuana is the safest thing for medical conditions and especially pain. So, why are we putting money into the pharmaceutical companies for them to continue to keep making, these pain pills that people are overdosing on? Do you know that thousands and thousands of people overdose daily on oxycodone? And what's the other one too? Oxycodone and the big one that Prince died of and all them. What is it? Um
Um, like, I can't even remember about that
okay,
one.
so people are putting money into pharmaceutical companies and they're being okay with these pharmaceutical companies continuing to make billions of dollars off of pills that are killing people, but nobody's ever overdosed off of marijuana. So let's
But
talk about that.
there has been cases of where like just recently like last year of a young man that bought a edible from a dispensary, and in the label it says a certain amount of milligrams of THC that it had, but once he took it, I guess it was way above it. So there is sometimes like some faults in the cannabis industry because
Yeah, but
usually
no, who's
it's always about
overdosed and
greed.
died off of that?
He actually
Most
died.
of them say 10 milligrams.
He actually died of it. I'll have to find it and stuff, but he actually
died
died of it because
died I've never known anybody in the history that died off of marijuana. It could be, I don't know, but we have thousands of people that die every day, and children get a hold of these pills and they're taking it and they're dying. They're shooting it up now, they're snorting it up and everything off of this. So um would you rather just vote for marijuana that helps with all kinds of different things? It helps with like something like 162 different medical issues. And then you have the pain medicine that people get addicted to and they're dying off of it. So why would you vote
no,
against
I
marijuana?
would vote. I will vote in favor of cannabis, but only if there's actually like real like where you have doctors actually real credible doctors promoting it instead of people promoting like, oh, we got the new edibles, we got this new gummy. Like, no, that's just more like profit. You're actually not even
Yeah,
contributing
but you
anything to
have to look at the medical benefits.
that's
Look at the
that's the
medical
medical
benefits.
benefit. It's like what benefits does an edible have and stuff?
I mean, it has golly, a whole bunch of benefits. I told you it's like 100 and something different benefits, and it helps with a whole bunch of different type of medical issues, even
Because
glaucoma.
because
It
usually
helps with a
when
lot of stuff. Even with
because
children, did you
usually
know that they use that? with children
Oh yeah,
too,
I know.
but not
I'm
with
very
the
aware of it.
THC. Yeah, I want you guys to really think about that. Let that sink in. How many people die daily of taking pain medication as opposed to using medical marijuana or recreational marijuana? There should not even be a question about that. And the reason why they don't want to legalize it at the federal level is because it's going to cut in to the money of the pharmaceutical companies. And I'm
Oh,
going to tell you,
that's true.
there is
That's true.
one family that makes oxycodone, one family, and they make billions of dollars every single year off of that, and it's killing people. They are the biggest drug dealers. So while they're going and arresting people for having 10, 15 pounds of weed, why aren't they arresting this family and pharmaceutical company that people are taking these pills and they're overdosing? And also doctors are over prescribing, when they should be prescribing something like maybe 10, 15 milligrams every 6 to 8 hours. And guess what they're doing now? They're over prescribing. They're giving people 120 a month, 180 a month. They're over prescribing. You cannot overdose off of marijuana. If it says 10 milligrams to take one edible and you take 5 of them and take 50 milligrams, you're not going to overdose and die.
No, but what I'm trying to say is that if a dispensary is gonna be selling cannabis, it should the people behind the counter should be someone that's actually a nurse or someone that's actually who has a degree or something, because you just can't have like a hipster selling you something that they don't have no knowledge about. That's what I'm trying to get at. I want it to actually be what it was
Mhm.
supposed what it was meant to be,
Do
not
you
like
know what they do?
recreational.
Do you know that this is what they do? First of all, when they have the dispensary and they have it, what they do is they take it to the lab. Did you know that the government counts every single plant? The government tests every single plant. They don't just grow the stuff and then sell it to the dispensary. That's not how it works.
No, yeah, but what
The
I'm saying is that
government has
the
control over
people the
that,
people
and they
in the
test every
dispensaries.
single plant. Every single plant, every single edible has to be tagged and it has to be tested in a science lab. Every single one.
No, I get it, but like you know how like you in order back then, before it was a little bit more.
Okay, y'all. I love y'all. I gotta go to sleep. I've been up over 12 hours, okay? Not to be rude, but bye.